I'm drinking a Celsius. That's how you know it's been a long day. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you're here. Tonight I'm going on like a little dinner date with my fiance, and I feel like we have not gone out to dinner in so long, which is kind of weird. We've just been doing like other activities and stuff because I feel like there's so many other things you can do throughout the summer besides just going to dinner. So I thought it'd be the perfect time to show you guys my glowy summer makeup routine. And before I make this intro like way too long, because this video is literally just going to be me like talking, we're just gonna get right on into it. The first thing that I like to do is prime, and I know a lot of people have different feelings with primers. Honestly, for me, I don't have like the biggest opinion about it, but I feel like during the summertime especially, like better safe than sorry, if you know what I mean, because you don't want your makeup slipping everywhere, obviously. This primer is the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser by Maybelline. I just take a little bit of this on my fingers and pat it on my cheeks and my smile lines, around my nose. Normally what I do too is before I do like anything else, I let this sit for 5 minutes to really just like get in the skin. You will also notice in this video that I use a lot of affordable and drugstore products, just because I feel like a lot of the times you can find affordable products just as good, if not better, than like the more expensive things. And we're balling on a budget over here. Just gonna pull back my hair because I forgot to. Next up, I'm gonna do concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I love this concealer. This is my holy grail from the drugstore. Super affordable. We love her. And also like one of the best ones I've literally ever used. Like I don't know what e.l.f. puts in this thing, but it is just amazing. By the way, if you're interested in like any of the products that I use in this video, they will all be linked on my Amazon storefront, so you can definitely go check them out there. Right now, I'm really just focusing on spot concealing, and I like to do that under my foundation because I feel like it gives it more coverage. So I'm also gonna let this sit for a few minutes too, because I find that gives even more coverage, which is what we want in the places we're spot concealing, of course. For foundation, this is the best hack that I've ever learned. We're gonna be taking our foundation and mixing it with my moisturizer. So I'm just using my classic CeraVe Everyday Moisturizer with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear Foundation. Now this foundation is great on its own. We're just not really wanting that coverage right now, so that's why we're gonna mix it together, because it kind of creates like a BB cream or a CC cream consistency, and it's just a very natural, pretty look. If you've never tried this before, I literally swear by it, you have to give it a chance. Basically, all I do is I take a pump of foundation, and then I take like a little half pump of my moisturizer, and then I mix it together with the back of a makeup brush, and it makes like the perfect little consistency on the back of my hand. And then I just dot it all over my face and blend it in with my beauty sponge. Literally, even with just that, you can see how like fresh and glowy and pretty my skin looks. I love that combo so much. I'm also going on a bachelorette trip this weekend to Chicago, and I am really excited. I'm also probably going to be wearing this makeup look like all weekend long. Well, not this same one. Obviously, I'm gonna be washing my face. You know what I mean. I just love this combo too because it still feels like it's my skin. And that's one thing I just like cannot stand personally, is whenever like makeup feels super heavy. Also, the spot concealing under the foundation and not blending it out until like you do the foundation, literally like, where are my spots? You can't even see them. Personally, I like to do eyebrows next, but you do whichever order you feel comfortable with. This is just the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. Honestly, the best brow pencil, sorry, that was my dog. The best brow pencil I have found from the drugstore. It feels like the Anastasia one. It's not like waxy or gross. It's just the perfect consistency, and I love this one. I've also been doing soap brows lately, which I actually really like the look of. I just don't want to do it tonight. Well, I just can't find the product actually. I use like the e.l.f. soap brow one, and I really like it. But for tonight, we're just gonna do normal old brows. Next, we're gonna be doing bronzer, and I find that during the summertime, I like cream products a lot more than just using powder, because one, it lasts longer, and two, it just looks a lot more like natural and more glowy and dewy, which is kind of the look we're going for. This is the Merit Bronze Balm in Clay, and when I tell you it is one of the best liquid bronzers I have ever used, I am not joking. It's just so creamy and easy to blend. Like if you've never worked with cream products before, this is the bronzing stick you need. And I like to apply a little bit more above my cheekbone just to give me a little bit more lift. My favorite way to blend this product out is with my fingers, which I never thought I would say about a cream product, but it's just so easy to blend. We love her. I also like to make sure that when I am blending it, I'm blending it upwards so that it's not like taking my face down, if that makes sense. We're trying to lift. Also gonna make sure we apply it on our forehead, on our temples, and around our hairline. And yeah, it just looks very natural and pretty. Next, we're actually gonna be using concealer under my eyes. I apply my concealer in the inner corner, outer corner, and on my eyelids, because I also use it as an eyeshadow base. I like to first blend it out with a brush so that it's put into all the right places. And then to make sure it's like seamlessly blended out, I use my beauty sponge. Next, another cream product, because I just find the more cream products I use in the summer, the longer my makeup stays, because like we're layering it, and the more glowy and natural natural everything looks because it just kind of like fuses together. This is another product from Merit. It's the Flush Balm in Cheeky. With this product, I just put it directly onto my cheeks and then blend it out with my fingers. I like how it's super blendable, but also how it's super buildable. I also like to make sure that I'm applying my blush on the tops of my cheekbones just to continue giving me that lift that we're kind of going for. I just feel like it's the perfect like rosy glow. I love it so much. Also, with every first order, you get this cute little makeup bag that I have my makeup in, and it like ties at the top. Let me show you. Is that not like the cutest thing you've ever really seen? Obviously, you guys can see that Merit has great products, so if you're interested, don't forget to use my affiliate link down below. Okay, now that we're done with cream products, we're gonna be moving on into products that I use to set everything. This is just a translucent powder. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And I'm not like baking or anything. I'm just using a little bit to press on my eyelids and on my under eyes just to make sure nothing creases. I also like to press a little bit of powder in other places that tend to crease too, so like my smile lines, around my mouth, and in between my eyebrows. And I also just slap a little bit on my forehead to set it. Now it's time to set my liquid bronzer, and I just use the Physicians Formula bronzer, and this is the butter bronzer. As you can see, it's kind of been through it, but I basically just use this everywhere that I applied the cream bronzer, and then I also take it under my jaw and on my neck. Also, don't forget your ears. I know that might sound funny, but that's a dead giveaway. You are not that tan and you put on a lot of bronzer. And I know I personally put on a lot of bronzer. The biggest reason why we're layering products is because I find whenever you layer cream and powder, everything just lasts a lot longer. Now I'm just gonna take a little blending brush for my eyes and kind of apply that on my eyes as well. I feel like a lot of people do this, but it's just perfect. Like, it just makes the makeup look complete. Also, don't forget to take that under your eye as well. Next, we're gonna set our cream blush, and I like to use the e.l.f. blush palette. We're gonna start out with this like darker mauve shade right here, and I just apply that on the tops of my cheekbones. And then I take these two bottom shades and kind of like mix them together, and I apply that where I applied the other blush too, but I kind of just apply it everywhere. Now it is time for highlight. This is one of the only like high-end products that I really use, and it's the Rare Beauty Liquid Illuminizer in Enlighten. I actually take this on a brush to apply it just because I feel like I have more control with a brush. I literally take the littlest amount ever because a little bit of this goes a super long way. The first place that I apply it is on my inner corner and on my brow bone, and then sometimes a little bit on my lid too if I'm feeling fancy. And then I take a little bit of that too on the same brush, and I apply it to the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, and my cupid's bow. Still making sure to use a super light hand because this stuff kind of goes crazy. I like to do a little bit of eyeliner, sometimes with a wing, sometimes not, with some eyeshadow. I'm just using my Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced. Love this palette. And tonight I'm going to take a mixture of these two greens right here. Also, you see I use Post-it notes a lot whenever I'm doing my eye makeup because it's just the perfect way to ensure that I don't get any fallout. I literally love the way it looks so much. Okay, now on to mascara. First, we gotta curl our eyelashes, of course. This is just like a Wet n Wild one that I got for $2 off Amazon, but it is such a good eyelash curler. Like, it has no right being this good for the price I paid for it. You gotta make sure you do the thing where you like clamp it and take your eye all the way up. That's how you get the best curl. My mascara of choice lately has been the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. This stuff is just so freaking good. And you'll also see that I use a Post-it note while I do mascara too to make sure that I don't get it anywhere on my eye. Literally saves my life every time. Can't forget to do my under eyes either. Also, when I do my mascara, I brush my lashes back and forth, and then I do it normally, just because when you brush them back and forth, it makes sure that you get them like extra coated. Okay, now for lips. Before I do anything though, I like to wipe them off because there's like foundation and stuff on them. First things first, chapstick. I am and forever will be a Burt's Bees stan. Sorry about that, my mom's getting water. And then it honestly just depends on the day what lip product I use, just because I have so many favorites. The ones that I've been gravitating towards more recently though are the Rare Beauty lip balm in the shade Praise. It is so pretty and so moisturizing and so easy to just like put on. I don't know why more people don't talk about this, honestly. Or I just use my Merit blush on my lips and dab it on there, which I think that's what we're gonna go for today. I feel like using the same shade that's on your cheeks makes everything look more natural and like pulled together, and also just more complete because I feel like everything fuses, even though I've said that like a billion times, but everything fuses together. Okay, I'm gonna go do my hair and put on an outfit, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is what we're going with. I'm just gonna leave my hair down, or who knows, I might put it up, we'll see. This is the fit though. I've never worn this top and it's just so freaking cute, and I'm just wearing some jeans, and I'll probably wear my Converse with it, maybe my black ones. And also I just want to finish off this look with a clear gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in just like clear. It just kind of completes everything and pulls together the whole entire look. Okay, this is the final makeup look. I love it so much. It's very natural and pretty and summery and glowy, but also very light, and I still still feel like I look like myself, which is my main goal anytime I put on makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something maybe, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so I can know to do more videos like these. And also don't be afraid, if you like this video, to subscribe so I can see you in my next video. Don't forget too that if you're interested in any of the products that I use for this video, to check out my Amazon storefront, and don't forget to check out the Merit Beauty products too that I use with my affiliate link down below. Okay, that is it for this video. I'm gonna go out with my fiance, have a fun night, and yeah, I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.